What is going on, dude, and welcome back to a brand new vlog. Dude, today I am now 23 days out from my first ever photo shoot. So in 23 days time, I will be stood there in a pair of shorts, tanned up, oiled up, having my picture taken, not for OnlyFans, but to show people that you can get shredded, even if you are fat to begin with, because I've done this in pretty much, it would be 12 weeks at the time, but right now I'm in a good position and I've done that in 10 weeks. So you can go from being fat, overweight, to completely shredded in, a relatively short period of time if you think about it. But as I say, I'm 3 weeks out, but 2 weeks realistically, because the last week is peak week to where we'll be pulling back a little bit and starting to basically load up on carbohydrates, which I'll bring you along on that. So yeah, I've got 2 more weeks to get as much damage done as possible, and then the week after is the second photo shoot. So 4 weeks in total, but 2 weeks really of, pushing as hard as I can. But today is going to be an exciting day as I'm training down Ultraflex Derby with Richard, my training partner, a good friend. It's his last training session before he does compete at the weekend in his PCA first timers, which is going to be absolutely amazing to watch. To see him shred down over the last 18 weeks and now getting to see him stage ready, going to be amazing to watch him actually get on stage for the first time. Going to be unreal to see that. And we have got an in-person check-in with our coach Lee down Ultraflex as well, so we're going to be training with him. So I'll do a bit of a gym edit and everything, as the music is always ridiculously loud at Ultraflex. Sit back, relax, enjoy this vlog. Today for breakfast we have got 40 grams of oats. This is pretty much what I'm on now, guys. It is what it is. We just got to push forward. It's only 2 more weeks left realistically, with 1 scoop of the chocolate batter protein powder from Perform. We've got caffeine to obviously get me caffeinated before the workout itself. I don't like drinking Monsters now before workout. It just makes me feel really bloated. I can really feel it. It doesn't sit well on my stomach. So just having a coffee. And also, what do you think to the new lamp, guys? New desk edition. Decided to get a lamp from IKEA as I don't like having the main light on in the room, as it's always a bit too bright. So decided to get this. I think it's a nice little addition to the desk itself, to be fair. Move the picture, put the picture on like a landscape tilt as well. All the tripods down there. The cable management always does my head in, but I can't really do too much with that because I always kind of move this about. So I could get some trunking behind, but I know for a fact I'd move it, so that's why I do not bother with that. But yeah, I absolutely love this desk. Anytime I do get to see it, it just reminds me of how much I do love this, as I always dreamt of having a desk like this, a desk setup, and I absolutely love it. So time to get this down me and head over to Ultraflex and get this back and bicep session in. Sit back, relax, and just enjoy this vlog, dude.
Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. Hope is not a dream, but a way of making dreams become reality. From yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. Hope is not a dream, but a way of making dreams become reality.
So today is a bit more of a chill day. Just about to take this one to the groomers as he desperately needs a groom. That's why I had his coat on in the car, because he was just molting a hell of a lot. And if you didn't know, Henri is actually from Romania. And I think he is a corgi and a little bit of husky. So he's got like corgi body, but then like husky fur. So when he molts a hell of a lot. But he's about to get a groom. This is Pip. And yeah, we've had him for about 4 years now. So yeah, going from a rescue in Romania in a high kill shelter to where it wasn't looking good for him, but now he's living his best life. So now you're gonna go for a groom, aren't you? Look like a shiny new pin. And then off to Matlock, which is, it's a nice place out a bit more in the countryside. Gonna take him for a walk there. And then tomorrow, I'm up dead early, at like 4:30 because I've got to do an hour's cardio before I then set off to Birmingham. Got to get there, I think, for like 9 o'clock, get to Birmingham for 9 o'clock. So early start tomorrow, so a bit more of a chilled out day today. Got to keep pushing, but Rich is looking absolutely incredible. He's going to absolutely smash this show. So yeah, going to be a good day tomorrow. Also, I just realised that you can't even see Humphrey on that video as I'm filming with my iPhone, so obviously I can't see what it looks like as I'm using the rear camera, but he's looking completely different now to when we first got him. He was absolutely skin and bone. Now he's on that bulking life. Could do with a bit of a cut, but he's all right, he's loving life. Good boy. Morning guys, it's Sunday, it is 4:30 and it is still raining from last night. It's been absolutely chucking it down. I'm extremely tired, but we've got to get it done regardless. This is just what it takes at times because I know that I'm not going to want to do it later. I know that I'm not going to want to do it, so just come here early, get it done, it's out of the way. It's not forever, this isn't forever, it's what I keep on thinking. Final push, last couple of weeks to get this done. 60 minutes of cardio, then time to get ready for Birmingham, as a lot of people like to call it, even though it's Birmingham. And then we're going to watch the big man compete on stage. That clip that you just saw of me on the Stairmaster, when I was initially setting the tripod up, I fell over the treadmill at the side of me, went completely on my arse. So I'm sure that's going to give the team at the gym something to laugh about. But I don't know if you guys do this as well. If you go to like Pure Gym or the gym, you have to put your like pin code in to obviously like get in at the gate. I could not tell you what my pin code was. Like if you ask me like, H, what is your pin code for the gym? I genuinely could not tell you. But as soon as I see those numbers, I can like put it in, like bang it in within like 3 seconds. But I could not tell you what them numbers were if my life depended on it. Anyone else do that? I don't know. Right, at the car, time to get home, get some food. So got the meals done for today. When I say meals, pretty much lack of, because there's not really a lot of food in the diet at the moment. So got 2 monsters on deck, obviously, because I've been up since 4, so I need the caffeine. I'm probably going to have 3, being realistic. We've got a pink lady apple, because pink ladies are the best. We've then got tuna, a large tin of tuna with salad, no carbs, no nothing. We are now at that point, guys. It is tough. And then we've got 40 grams of oats with 1 scoop of whey. And that's it. That's me done for the day until I get back tonight and then have something tonight. So yeah. It's a lot of mental strength to push through this. There's a lot of mental fucking restraint. It's one of them ones where you love to hate it. It is what it is. Just got into Birmingham, running late, absolutely pissing it down, obviously. British weather at its finest. Took a little bit longer because every road that we was on was a 50 road. So just about to get to the venue now. Got everything in the bag. This is the most bodybuilder-esque I've ever felt in my life. Got all the Tupperware onto a bodybuilding show. Yeah, baby.
I've got to do something to repay the community. Thanks. You scan your ticket, boss?
Yeah, cheers, bro, thank you. Just got to the venue and been told that there is strictly no filming or photography inside. So I'll try and get as much as I can of footage. Try and get Rich when he's on stage. But yeah, if I don't, I'll see you after the show. As I say, I'm just buzzing to see what it's like to see men's physique, because obviously that's the plan for next year. But to just see the big man on stage himself, like he's been dieting now for 18 weeks, I believe. I've been with him alongside this prep. He's gave 100% effort, so I'm just like absolutely buzzing to see this hard work paying off and just be a part of this lifestyle. This is the thing, like it's hard, it's discipline, and it takes a lot of energy and it's a lot of sacrifice, but just being here right now, it makes you realize why it's worth it. And this is the thing that I love about bodybuilding, the whole community, and just the competitiveness as well, to just try and just be more, just try to push yourself. So I'm gonna go in now, guys. So unfortunately, Richard didn't place in this competition, but he did his absolute best, brought his best physique. 18 weeks of prep, dieting for that long is a very, very big feat. He brought his best physique, he did his absolute best, and at the end of the day, that's all that you can do. And to say that it was a first timers, obviously, competition, there was some mental physiques for a first timer show. Like, there was some absolutely fantastic physiques. Some of the guys were just huge, if I'm being honest. Like, they were really, really big guys, really good definition, muscle insertions, just the overall physique. But he did absolutely fantastic. It's not the end of the road for him. I'm pretty sure that this is just going to obviously light the fire inside of him even more, to push even harder, to obviously, get bigger and stronger, and then obviously go again. And I'll just use this as a learning experience at the end of the day. This is all it's for. And obviously when it comes to me for next year, we all have that goal to where we want to win, and we want to do, we want to be the person who wins, and obviously on the day. For me, myself though, when it comes to bodybuilding, I've always kind of looked at something to kind of like dabble in. I've always been interested into the lifestyle, obviously the gym, bodybuilding, everything of that nature. It's always been something where it's always anchored me down. I've been, in the fitness world really since I started watching fitness YouTube back in the pre-Gymshark days, talking like Matt Ogus, Lex Fitness. I'm like OG fitness YouTube. So I've been in the space for, I've known of the space for quite a while, and I've only just recently been dabbling more with the idea of competing myself. And I think for me, winning is something obviously you want to do. It's something that you aspire to obviously achieve. It's the competition. It's healthy at the end of the day. I always talk about how being a man is very competitive, and I think a lot of people have forgot about how competitive it is as being a man. All you are doing is quite literally competing against men in this world, especially as a man. When it comes to obviously competing, you want to do well, you want to win, but at the same time, I'm not someone who wants to be a competitive bodybuilder and want to go down that avenue all too much. All I want to do is really just continue pushing my physique and achieving the best physique I can and becoming a better version of myself. And I think the next step for me in order to continue achieving that goal is to just step on stage, to get to that extra level, something I haven't done before, because I've got photo shoot ready this time around. I've had abs before, I've got somewhat lean. I'm a lot leaner this time around, much more better definition, much more size, but next time I want to do that even better. And I think it's just that elevation of your goals. And so that's the main goal for me to just turn up on the day, know that I've done all that I can, and for me to just bring my best package to the stage itself, and whatever happens. And so I'm not looking to be a completely full competitive bodybuilder. I just want to do this as the next stage in my fitness journey, and that next goal to push myself to achieve a better physique than what I have right now. And so that's mainly the goal for me when it does come to men's physique. And as I say, I've got a year to get ready for this. The condition that I'm in now to get this photo shoot done, I've pushed myself and treated this as a mini prep for next year. So I'm already in that kind of mindset as to what it's going to take. And this has been kind of rushed, and obviously moving into after this photo shoot itself, the main plan is to do a reverse diet, take full advantage of that reverse diet, and then go into a bulk for probably about 4 or 5 months, and then move into a 16 to an 18-week cut myself, and that should put me in a prime position to where whatever happens on the stage, but I should be in a fairly good position, and most definitely would have 100% achieved the best physique I would have done to date. And again, when it comes to competing itself, I'm mainly just doing this because I turn 30 next year, and I think it's a fantastic goal to go and do and achieve and set me up, nicely, achieve my best physique. Overall, yeah, it's been a fantastic day, really great experience, definitely learned a lot from it, and obviously seeing the other competitors as well. But again, it's just been involved in that bodybuilding community and just seeing how it does bring people together, and you work so hard for that for so many weeks, and then to see it pay off, it's absolutely fantastic. So definitely excited for what's ahead in terms of obviously the next 12 months for me personally. Obviously Richard's got an exciting journey ahead of him. For the next 12 months for me, this is going to be the main goal for me, finishing this photo shoot, getting in a really good condition, seeing where I need to work on certain weak points in myself, because I know areas that I do need to bring up, especially for men's physique. Legs isn't necessarily one of them, but there's certain areas I know that do need more work on. So again, we have a lot of time. I'm not just going to be rushing into it next year, as some people did. There was definitely some people to where you could kind of tell they'd been training for like 6 months, maybe 6 months, just casually going to the gym and thought, I'm just going to compete, I'm going to rock up, turn up on stage, which is good, props to him. But if I'm doing this, I'm doing this. I'm going full beam for it. I'm giving 100% on it. And again, I just want to push myself to become the best version of me. But next year when I do start prep, that will be the only focus for me. Obviously, I want to do this to be the best version of myself, but I'm not going to deny it, and I'm not going to not say that I'm not there to win, because I will be there to win 100%. Because like I say, it's hyper competitive. You are only competing against other people, but at the same time, the only real competition is yourself. So again, the mindset will be to, of course, win. But if it doesn't happen, as long as I beat myself in my previous physique, you know, as long as I beat the physique from what I'm going to achieve this year, as long as I do that next year, that's the goal mainly achieved for me anyway. But absolutely fantastic experience, really, really happy with how things turned out. So next week I do turn 29. This is the start, guys. We've got 12 months ahead to get this job done and obviously go on stage next year, absolutely crush it, whether that is to be obviously coming first or just beating my physique. One of the goals will be checked off regardless. So exciting times ahead, a long journey ahead as well, but we are here for it, locked in, the mindset's there, and now it's time to just go out and get it. But I hope that you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to like my shit, make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you do not miss any future content, and if you want, you can give your favorite dude a follow on the gram as well. I will put the link down below in the description. And yeah, we've got a long way to go, boys, but we are going to get this done, and I shall catch you in the next one. Peace.